everybody, welcome back to another episode of DSPN. Today I have two guests with me. Mason's not here, obviously. He's a little bit sick. So we have Warren McCormick.
Yep.
Say
How's
hi.
it going, guys?
And we have John Alderman.
Hey.
First we'll talk about the Stanley Cup playoffs, which have been happening over the 3 weeks that I haven't done this because I got lazy and sick. First off, the Toronto Maple Leafs choked again, losing 3-4 in a 7-game series to the Florida Panthers.
Well,
that's unfortunate.
They were up 2-0.
It's such a Leafs thing to do, bro.
They were up 2-0. I am not surprised whatsoever.
I don't think anybody's
Not
surprised.
surprised whatsoever. Matthews.
I don't think it's ever going to be the Leafs' year. So how about we stop saying that? Honestly, it's never going to be the Leafs' year.
Man, your girlfriend's not very happy.
No, just like the Bills. I know we keep saying it's the Bills' year, but I don't think
It
it's
never is.
Bills are just like the Leafs.
It never is. That's a good comparison. The Bills and the Leafs are like the same franchise. And then we have the Winnipeg Jets lost 2-4 to the Dallas Stars, who Mason said earlier at the beginning of the playoffs said that the Dallas Stars were going to win the NHL playoffs.
It's a valid take. Absolutely valid take. I think it's either going to be the Stars or the Panthers. I think that'll be the Cup final will be Stars-Panthers. I will say the Oilers right now, though, man, they look good. They look really, really
They
good.
really do. They kicked Vegas' butt with 4-1. They beat them in 5, which I thought that series was going to be a lot longer than it actually was.
Me too.
Especially after both teams won 4-2 in the round prior. So I think that this series between Dallas and Edmonton is going to tell us who's going to win the NHL playoff.
Yeah,
I think the Panthers are going to win.
Really?
My honest opinion, I think the Panthers got it.
Really?
They do have a lot of good players, I will say.
Barkov's really good.
Barkov is insane. But, I don't know, McDavid
is really good. McDavid's kind of crazy.
I'm going to be honest with you.
He kind of sold my
I think the Stars beat the Oilers in 6. I think they're deeper. They're getting guys back. Miro and Robo are both back. So I'll take the Stars in 6, and I'll take the Panthers in 6 as well.
I'm going to take Dallas in 7. I think it's going to come down to 7 on that side, and I think I'm going to take Florida in 6 as well.
I agree with John and Donovan. I think Dallas is going to win in 7, and I think Florida's going to win in 6. So, and then I think Florida's going to win it all.
I think the Stars win in 7 in the Cup final.
So, first discussion, before we get out of our NHL topics, does pulling the goalie ever work? Like, I feel like every time I see a team pull the goalie, they always lose somehow. Like, they always give up a goal, or they don't get the goal with the extra man that they're supposed to be getting. Which, if you don't know what pulling the goalie is, which it's okay if you don't, it's when the team who is losing for 2 minutes probably at the end of the game, if they're losing by 1 or 2 goals, they'll take out their goalie and replace it with another man, like another skater on the ice. So you'll have 3 forwards and 3 defensemen, or 4 attackers and 2 defensemen, as opposed to 3, 2, and a goalie. So, does it ever work?
I feel like it will never work. It sounds good at concept because you have an extra player, but you really don't because you don't have a goalie. You really need a goalie.
And I really feel like I've never seen it. I've never seen the team that pulls their goalie actually win a game.
No, not really. I mean, not recently at least. It's really been I don't think I've seen an instance since at least 2000 where it's ever worked. I'm trying to think of instances. I really can't. If you can't control the puck for 30 seconds in their zone, then it's just not gonna it's not gonna work. Once you lose control of the puck, that's an empty net goal right there.
Yeah,
it's just.
And I really think if it worked, more teams would do it. So.
Well, a lot of teams do it because they're like, oh, we could get it. We're only 1 goal down, and I think realistically, it's only to put it into overtime.
Yep.
But because I don't think you could get 2 goals in 90 seconds when pulling the goalie, And especially if the game is tied, you should not pull your goalie because it's such a big risk.
Yeah.
But, it's worked maybe once or twice, but that's the most. So next we'll recap the NBA playoff. First off, my Cavaliers. I am not a happy man right now. My Cavs lost 4-1 to the Indianapolis Pacers. Granted, the Cavaliers were the 1 seed in the entire playoffs, and they're not even going to the freaking Eastern Conference Finals.
Can't spell choke without Cleveland.
I hate you. That was my dad, everybody.
Yeah. That's valid though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know how that happened.
Tyrese Halliburton.
No, the Cavs did not perform at all. I'm not gonna lie.
I will say, we didn't have Darius Garland or Evan Mobley for 3 out of 5 games, but still.
Yeah, I think that should have been a better series than 4-1. Yeah, no matter the team.
Yes,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It should have been.
4-1's ridiculous.
Demas was popping off though.
Yeah,
gotta give him that.
Donovan Mitchell. I really hope he doesn't leave. Please don't leave.
I don't think he will.
Ever, because if you leave, we're cooked. Like LeBron, again, we will be cooked.
So we are not comparing Donovan Mitchell to LeBron.
No, I'm not saying he's LeBron. I'm saying
that Demas.
No, I'm saying that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that our entire team is built around this guy, and if he leaves, we're left without a big hole in our team.
Still got pieces. But
you have pieces, but
you don't have like the glue to hold it all together.
Yeah, exactly.
The Knicks beat the Celtics in 6.
I've been rooting for the Knicks since my Lakers got out. I'm not gonna lie.
I've been rooting for the Knicks since my Clippers got out. So.
Oh, you poor soul.
Mm-hmm.
You poor Clippers fan.
I won't even start.
Oh man, that's gotta suck.
No future.
I think Jalen Brunson's one of the best players in the league.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
Not gonna lie to you.
Absolutely.
He's definitely cemented himself.
Absolutely.
I watched him back when he was in Villanova. When I was like, man, he's good. And then he was, when he was on the Mavericks for like 2 years and did nothing. I was like, man, is he really just gonna fall out of the league? Mm-hmm. Now he's went to the Knicks and become a multi-time All-Star. So I'm pretty happy with how he's done. I want the Knicks to win the series, which as of recording this right now, it's the first quarter is almost done in the first game.
It just ended.
It just ended. The Knicks are beating the Pacers 35-34 as recording this. When you see this, here is the score of the game. So that will be Pacers versus Knicks. Who do you guys have in this series?
I have the Knicks winning in 6.
I also have the Knicks in 6.
I want to say Knicks in 6, but as the Cavs fan, I really don't know because they just bounced my team out of the playoffs.
Pacers are really good across
Pacers
the board.
Are like, they got some momentum going. They have momentum going, too.
They're also a really good team across the board.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a close series.
They're really well balanced.
I think it'll be 6 or 7 game series regardless.
They're well balanced.
I think the Knicks will win in 6.
And then on to the West, a series that I thought was going to end up going to 7 games. The Thunder beat the Nuggets 4-2 in a 6-game series. Well, in a 7-game series.
4-3.
Oh, it is 4-3.
Yeah,
Never mind. From my angle, it said 4-2. But in a 7-game series, the Thunder beat the Nuggets. What a series!
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Aaron Gordon, man.
Aaron Gordon, man. Aaron Gordon went on his Linsanity run.
That was ridiculous.
Which that just reminded me. I was upstairs and I saw that Shai won MVP.
Yep.
Well, he's going to be announced as MVP, and Jokic was 2.
That's deserved, honestly.
I agree.
It's deserved,
that's a good one.
I think it's a very close.
Close battle, but I think SGA deserved it.
Yeah, I think it was really close. I could have gone either way. Honestly, I wasn't mad either.
So, what do you guys think of the people that call SGA a free throw merchant?
You could say the same for a lot of people.
You could say a lot.
I love Brunson, but Brunson does the same thing.
You could say that for Embiid.
Yeah, you could definitely say that for
You could say that for a lot of players.
Embiid, Harden, LeBron to some extent.
I think it's just a part of the game, honestly.
I'm not a big fan of all the flopping, but
I think
if it's going to win you games, it's going to win you games.
It's become a part of the game at this point. And it's like, if you're not trying to do it, then it's...
It reminds me of soccer at this point because, you're literally just getting touched and falling over, which is what happens in soccer now.
Even with the foul baiting, SGA is still an elite playmaker, so
I still think he wins MVP without the free throws.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Regardless, he wins it.
Absolutely.
But, and then we have the Timberwolves beating the Warriors in 5. Hi, Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin, your Warriors are absolute frauds, my boy.
He's not going to be very happy about this.
He told me Dubs in 5. That's what he said to me.
He did. He said that they were going to win in 5, and he also said they were going to get farther than my Cavs. Yeah. How'd that work out, buddy?
Hey, same round.
Same
exact round.
They won in the same amount of games. So, Thunder versus... And so, I really think that this Timberwolves team could do it. I want this Timberwolves team to do it so badly.
Yeah. I like Anthony Edwards a lot.
I have his jersey from last year. It was their city jerseys, with the little blue weird like smoke looking thing across this. I got that jersey. It's so awesome.
Yeah, nice.
I'm a huge supporter of Anthony Edwards, and my mother will not stop talking about the theory that he is Michael Jordan's son, because they look the exact same. If you look at the two right next to each other, they look the same. And then so the Thunder is leading 1-0 against the Timberwolves in the 7-game series. Yeah. Who do you two have?
I got Thunder. I don't know how many games, honestly, because I really do think the T-Wolves can really give them a battle, but I'll go Thunder. I'll go Thunder in 6 as well.
Me personally, I'm going to say Thunder in 5. I just don't think the Timberwolves can do it against the Thunder's team. I really don't.
I think if the Timberwolves do it, it will be in 7, but I think this game is going to go to 7 either way, so I'm going to go OKC in 7. Mm-hmm. But I would really, really like to see the Timberwolves win this series.
I'd rather have the Timberwolves win.
I am rooting for the Wolves as well.
But I don't think it's going to happen, really.
So, next thing, is it the Knicks' year this year?
I think it is. Honestly.
Is it the Knicks' year?
I want to say yes.
Now, as a New Yorker and a guy who watches a lot of sports, they've been saying this for how many years now?
A while.
They've said it pretty much every year since 1986.
Yeah.
But is it actually the year for the Knicks?
I think they'll make the finals, but I don't think they get past OKC.
Do you think if it's the Timberwolves, they get past the Timberwolves?
I really think I think when they're T-Wolves, OKC is going to win it all.
I think the Knicks are going to win if they win this series. Really, I think they will.
Do you think the Pacers have any shot at winning the championship?
I really don't. I don't think the Pacers, if they make it, I don't think they're beating the Wolves or the Thunder. In my personal opinion, they're not. They're just not good enough.
Yeah, to me, they don't have a high-end star that is capable of really winning the finals.
Yeah, really. They don't have their bench.
I like Halliburton. Siakam's good, but I just don't think that they have a high-end star that's really gonna push them past the top. But you never know. But.
I agree. And sadly, in that one series, we do have to talk about the one injury that's happened. Jason Tatum tore his Achilles tendon during the series against the Knicks. I hate to see it, but that might even put him out up into next season too.
It probably will. Really, it probably will.
Like he might even miss up until like the All-Star break at this point.
That's what they said.
That's a tough injury to have.
It sucks, honestly. I never liked Tatum.
But I agree.
I've never been like a big Tatum supporter, but it sucks, man. And he was out of his mind in that game too.
And he had that Superman commercial too. So I guess we found his kryptonite.
Yeah.
His Achilles. So the NBA and NHL lotteries also happened over the past 3 weeks.
Oh my God.
Tell me how the Oilers got the number. Well, I'm sorry, not
Islanders.
The Islanders got the number 1 pick. They were supposed to get 10th.
Well, I saw a interesting stat, that if the Rangers had, I think it was if they had won a game. Fact check me unless you can. If they had won a game against the Islanders, they would have got the number 1 pick. But instead, because they lost all of them, they ended up not winning the lottery because of it.
I think draft lotteries are rigged.
I agree. I think it's a money grab scheme. They just want the best teams to get the number 1 pick so they can get the player that's going to make them the most money.
And here's why. Listen to some of these draft things that should have happened but didn't. The Sabres were supposed to get the number 1 pick back when Connor McDavid was drafted. He was not. They got the number 2 pick. The Oilers drafted him, and we got Jack Eichel. Look what happened to Jack Eichel in Buffalo. Not much.
He's good for Vegas now, though.
Yeah.
My Knights.
Yeah, your Knights.
My Knights.
And then,
Broncos.
Every single year,
terrible team.
I feel like some team gets screwed out of a pick.
Oh, yeah, always.
I agree.
Especially what happened in the NBA draft lottery this year.
Spurs getting second overall pick was ridiculous.
The Mavericks got the number 1 overall pick.
Spurs getting number 2, which to me is even crazier.
Did they make a deal with the NBA that said, hey...
They had to.
They had to.
Get rid of Luka, we'll give you the number 1 pick.
It is.
If you get rid of Luka, we'll give you Cooper Flag.
It's a pretty big coincidence.
We'll give you Cooper Flag.
I'll take it. I think that, I don't know. That's so stupid. It's definitely rigged.
I don't know. I don't think it's rigged, but I do think that
it's a good conversation.
I think the way that they execute it is flawed for sure.
I think the lottery should honestly. I think the lottery should go away.
I don't mind the lottery idea,
but it does reward tanking. Yeah. So that would mean you could just tank for 5 years in a row, get the best starting lineup in the league, and then go on a dynasty run.
You can do that.
I like the NFL draft though.
That's
I
what
really
I'm
like
thinking. I think the NFL
I
draft
agree.
is better
Really
set up.
Because I mean,
That means
the
better teams get the worst pick.
If
and the
there
worst
was a
teams get
lottery in the
worst-
NFL,
the best pick. No
I
matter
just
what.
don't see that working out to anyone's advantage whatsoever.
I feel like
just don't think it'd be a good idea whatsoever.
If there was a lottery in the NBA, in the NFL, I feel like you would only be able to do it for the first round, and then after that, it's just gotta go by the thing. Like, that's, I believe, what they should be doing with lotteries. Like, it's just, you do it for the first round, and then after that, it's by your record. And win-losses. I just want to point out first, before anything, Mason, I win the bet because your Sixers didn't win, the Flyers didn't get the number 1 overall pick. So this head of hair is staying on my head.
That was the bet.
That was the bet.
Literally,
That
the
was a
bet.
bet? I didn't know that.
The bet was that if the Phillies won the World Series, the Sixers got the number 1 overall pick, and the Flyers got the number 1 overall pick, I would have to go bald.
Like fully ball?
Fully bald. Skinhead.
You could just end that at Phillies win the World Series. I mean, that wasn't happening. So sorry,
But that gives him more hope. I want
Phillies
those
aren't
hopes
winning
and dreams to be
not
shut
winning the
down.
World Series, yeah.
And I've shook hands with him on this podcast. You could look up the video. It was in the last episode, I believe. So yeah, I win the bet. And Quinlan, you won't be very happy about this one.
Oh, he says this is fake news, by the way.
Giannis is
Quinlan
open to
insists this isn't real.
Giannis is open to leaving the Bucks and wants to play in a no taxes state.
Does Houston have taxes?
Houston.
Does Houston have taxes?
You serious?
He sounds like a Rocket to me.
I know
He does
Florida
not.
doesn't
Sounds
have.
like a Rocket to me.
I know Florida
Sounds like a
doesn't
Rocket
have
to me.
any.
Come back to this podcast if Giannis gets traded. He's a
All right,
Rocket.
bet.
That
He's
would
a Rocket. He's a
not
Rocket.
He's not a Rocket.
That
He's a
would be
Rocket.
a really, really good spot for him too, because they've got a really good young core.
Don't shake your head.
They've got a really good young core. There's a lot of. I feel like they're just missing that one piece. If
Yeah,
they get Giannis, that would be big for them.
Hold on, let me just...
But okay, Warren.
Uh,
But like,
If he gets traded, okay.
if he gets
I
traded,
don't think. He's
but
gonna
I think they'd have to
I
trade like
agree. He's
their
not gonna
entire future to get Giannis.
Pretty much, yeah, they trade.
They'd have to.
That's the thing
So you
with
think-
trades. I don't think any team has enough value
I
that
do.
would reasonably get Giannis.
I do.
Top
No,
three player
reason-
in the- top three player
Oklahoma
in the
City
league.
have a
Oh well, yeah, but
crap ton of picks.
I don't think they'll.
They have
I don't.
tons and tons of
I don't
picks.
think they'll.
Yeah,
do
that doesn't mean the Bucks are going to take it.
Yeah,
I don't. I
The Bucks
didn't
have
say
to
they're gonna
accept the
take
trade.
it, but all I'm saying is they have tons and tons of picks.
If Giannis really wanted out so bad, I think that they're going to be forced to take something from somebody.
He would have held out. I think.
I don't think he wants out. I don't think.
I
he's
feel
gonna-
like if he really wants out, he'll hold out next season.
But I just don't. I
But-
don't see it. I don't see him. I don't think he'll leave Milwaukee. But
I feel like if he wants to leave, he'll do it in free agency.
Yeah.
I feel like he would want to pick where he wants to go. I feel like he won't say, "Hey, I don't want to be here. Trade me."
Yeah.
I don't think that's the type of guy Giannis is. I feel like he wants to leave. He'll just leave himself.
I agree.
I agree as well.
So on to MLB. Oswaldo Cabrera. If you haven't seen the clip in the past 3 weeks,
Oh my God, it's gross.
destroyed his ankle and broke it. Was sent out on a stretcher in the ambulance mid-game. That's a massive blow to the Yankees too.
I will tell you. I think Peraza, who's replacing Cabrera at third base, is very underrated, and I think he's not the same caliber player as Cabrera is, but I think he's right there to where I don't think it'll be as big of a loss as people think. However, I do think chemistry clubhouse-wise,
That's very true.
yeah, Cabrera's really good for that, so that sucks.
The one clubhouse thing I really miss was Garrett Stubbs on the Phillies.
My God, Stubbs.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
If you guys have kept up with the lore, Mason's also a big Garrett Stubbs fan. Has literally gotten multiple signatures from the guy. He has the blue overalls.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
he has the overalls.
That's awesome.
He's big fan. Garrett Stubbs, great guy. You know who isn't in the league anymore? Bud Black.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
See ya, buddy.
Nice transition. There.
Yeah, he got fired after losing 21-0 and starting
That is-
7-33.
That is absolutely.
They have won
ridiculous.
one game since firing him.
Yeah, because the Pirates have a lot more issues than that.
Oh my God! How?
21-0 in baseball is
Pirates have
absolutely
a lot
nefarious
more
work.
issues. Than,
Sounds like the
than
Cubs
men.
when they play the Diamondbacks.
No. We split, buddy. We split.
Yeah, not next time. Wait till the World Series.
Okay.
Yeah, wait till the series.
World Series,
and-
you
wait
are
till the series.
not
We're not
getting.
making the World
Wait
Series.
till the series.
No.
We're not even making the. You're not making
Diamondbacks
the
are going
NCS.
all the way.
I don't think you'll make the playoffs, actually.
I don't think the Cubs are going to win a game in the playoffs.
Oh, you'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
Cubs are horrible.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why Corbin.
No.
Corbin Carroll's the best player in the league.
Back to Bud Black.
Yeah.
Black
So
sucks.
this guy's I don't know how he kept his job. I don't know how they only took 40 games to fire him. Like, I don't know how they didn't fire him sooner. Like,
Maybe like 10 games, honestly.
like if you start 7-33, if you don't have like 10 wins by the time you have like 20 losses, like
Something's got to change.
Skeens comes out. There's a complete game. They still lose, bro.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
and then Jose Alvarado is on PEDs. Are you sure? I'm not 100% sure if it's Ozempic or not, but
You know,
He said it was. That's what they
he's
said.
a heavy set guy.
They said
you know?
he's a very heavy set guy. He was complaining about he wanted to lose weight.
Yeah,
All of
instead
a sudden,
instead of putting the work in.
Yeah. All of a
instead
sudden,
of maybe hiring a dietitian,
Yep.
instead he decides to go with Ozempic.
Instead of cutting back on the McDonald's runs after the games.
Maybe on those McDonald's runs, he can run to
He
McDonald's.
can run to McDonald's on the McDonald's run.
There's another easy way for you to cut weight. But no, guess what? Instead, you proceeded to use PEDs. Don't do that.
You know, it's valid.
Oh yeah.
He wants his McDonald's, he's going to eat it.
So for the NFL, Derek Carr retires from football on the Saints. So what is next for the Saints organization at the quarterback spot?
Tyler Shook.
Do you think really that's what they
You know,
Spot starter this year.
you want my honest take?
Yes.
Yes.
I
do.
think the Saints should trade for Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan
Honestly.
Gabriel.
I think they
just
should
drafted him.
I think they should try to trade for the Browns for Dylan Gabriel. I think they should get Dylan Gabriel.
I'm not gonna lie.
He'd be a
I
good
had
fit
the
there.
exact same idea.
Really?
He'd be.
Like,
I feel like he'd be
Gabriel?
a better fit there than Cleveland.
They drafted
Because
they
they
drafted Shook for.
because they said they're only gonna keep 2 or 3 of the quarterbacks, which means
that means
they
one of
have-
them's got to go.
one of them is gonna get cut
I don't see
or
them,
traded.
I don't see them cutting either of the rookie quarterbacks though. I just,
But,
I would,
like,
honestly,
they're
that's
only-
like such a
so
Browns
if they're keeping
move.
3 quarterbacks, Pickett's going to start in my opinion. That's who I think's going to start.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Pickett'll start. I think Flacco will be gone. He's in that room.
I
the reason
heard
I
somebody
think
say
if
they're going
Watson
to keep
stays-
Flacco,
I don't
so
see
they
it.
for like a veteran presence. I think that is the
That's
dumbest thing.
that's
I
what
just don't
Corey
see it.
keeps
I
saying.
just
Yeah,
don't see
Corey has a horrible take on that.
I
Flacco should
I-
not be in
I
the
don't
league.
see it.
I
Let that
completely
man
disagree
retire.
with
I
him.
think Pickett starts 100%.
Let Flacco rest, bro.
I
Let
think Shedeur starts really.
him
think
bird
Shedeur
watch.
I think Shedeur will
I don't
start.
see it. I think it's going to be Pickett.
Have you seen like the
Pickett,
like,
Gabriel,
training camp
Sanders.
videos? Have you seen training camp?
I mean,
yeah,
small,
but
small all hands. Kenny Pickett.
Have you seen the
Anything
picture?
Yeah, with a football.
With
Oh my God.
he's got
It's so
his
small.
picture
Yeah, they're
compared
so
to Joe
small.
Flacco.
It's bad.
Oh my God,
It's
it
bad.
looks like a baby comparing their hands to me.
Yeah,
Like
it's.
it's
I
like me
think-
trying to compare my hand to
So
Shaq.
I think Flacco. Yeah, I think Flacco gets cut. I don't think Flacco will be on the team. Watson, if he's injured, he'll just be on IR.
Yeah.
So I think the 3 quarterbacks they'll carry, and I think it'll be Pickett will start. I think it'll be Gabriel and then Sanders because they drafted Gabriel over Sanders.
I
But-
think they should trade Dylan Gabriel because he has more value than Shedeur. I think.
I feel
Third
like
round pick on him. Though. I don't know.
they're gonna keep Deshaun Watson regardless because
They
of
have
the
to.
fact that there's literally
They have
no
to.
way for them to get rid of
They
him.
have
Yeah.
to.
I'm pretty sure he's got a no cut clause.
No,
That's
he doesn't.
Or-
He doesn't. But the dead money that he would carry, that the Browns would have to carry, would makes it basically so they can't cut him.
And then
It'd be like
if-
$65 million in dead money.
And then there's nobody who's gonna trade for that.
Mhm.
Like
No, nobody wants him.
No one.
Nobody
He's
wants
a
him.
bad character.
Bad
he's
character,
not very
and
good
he's bad.
anymore.
He's just bad now. Yeah.
You can't trade for
Prime
that.
Watson, man. Remember Prime Watson?
So
30 maids a day.
this was a couple of weeks ago. So I don't know if we've gotten any updates on this. I'm sure you guys can correct me. Trey Hendrickson said the Bengals cut contract talks.
Yeah.
I haven't heard about
They
that.
had an interview with him. I don't know where he was, but they had an interview with him somewhere, and he basically said he tries to make business not personal. He said, but it's become personal because they won't offer him what he wants. So I don't know what's gonna happen there, but I think he's gonna get traded.
I know Josh is not gonna be happy, is he?
I think that is a horrible mistake for the Bengals as a franchise.
Oh, it's a stupid.
Yeah.
The Bengals are always doing.
Well, they haven't
something
signed
stupid.
either the rookies yet either. Shamar
I know.
Stewart hasn't signed yet.
Like,
That is so.
Yeah.
It's like such a Bengals
give your
thing
guys
to do.
pen to paper.
I don't think Demetrius Knight signed yet either. So they got their first 2 round.
There we go.
2 round. Yeah.
Like all you have to do is just sign these people.
Ready, here you go.
See,
Signed up.
that's literally all it takes. You
Yeah.
just.
Here you go. You want to play for us? Here you go. Sign that.
And then last but not least, we have our NFL season. all of the schedules were released, and the season will start with the Cowboys versus the Eagles.
Dude, Cowboys are getting demolished first week, I think.
I agree.
27-21
But I don't think
You think they're
27-21
going
to be fair, the Eagles did lose a lot of their defensive players.
They're still going to be really good.
I agree. They're going to win that division, I think, still.
Oh, yeah, I agree. The Commanders will give them.
Commanders actually.
I honestly think, also, I think, I'm not going to lie, I think the Cowboys are the worst team in that division right now.
I think it's the Giants.
I don't know. The Giants drafted really, really
they did
well.
Have a good draft.
I really liked their draft.
Abdul Carter and Brian Burns.
Scatabo.
And
disgusting, yeah. And
Scatabo and Jackson Tart.
Did you see Scatabo's number?
What?
44.
Is that what he picked?
He's like I don't know if they're going to use him as a fullback or what, but if they use him as a fullback, I think they're losing out.
He's really stocky.
But he's good though. He's quick. He's a power back.
Yeah.
He's a good player, I think.
Corey loves Cam Scatabo. We've had this conversation multiple times. But
I really liked the
way.
If you get rid of James Cook for no reason.
But I really liked the way the Giants draft this year.
Oh, I agree.
Dude,
they
James
had a great draft.
Deserves 15.
He does not deserve 15 mil.
Yes, he does, bro. He's a
top
back in the league, top 10.
Why not?
I don't think he's good enough to be garnering that much money. I think
he's a top 10 back.
Yeah,
he deserves top 10 back money.
That's top 5 back money.
No, it's not, bro.
Yes, it is. 15 is top 10. Let's look at the contracts right now. Let's pull this up.
Okay.
For everybody here, let's see. What are the top 5 contracts on AAV per year?
All right, hold up. Josh Jacobs at $12 million.
Oh, he wants more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on.
Thank you.
That's not right.
Saquon's making the most now, by the way. JT is the second highest paid back as a rookie.
JT is the highest paid back in the league.
He does not deserve that.
Yeah,
there you go. 23.
So Ashton JT
as a rookie
Ashton JT's making $23 million as a rookie, which is freaking insane. Saquon Barkley is making $16.5 million. McCaffrey making 16.2.
I think both of those.
And all the running backs are underpaid.
And Derrick Henry's making $14 million.
So James Cook would be making more than Derrick.
So you would have to give him top 3 running back money, because I'm not gonna
for a borderline top 10 back.
I'm gonna
borderline
top 10 back.
Have you watched the Bills game?
I like the Bills. I don't hate the Bills.
I think.
Okay, I'll say he's like top 8. He's like 8.
I think he deserves maybe not 15 million.
That's all he wants.
But give it to him then.
No,
you know how the Bills are with their money.
You shouldn't give it to him.
I think you should give it to him. Give it to James.
Dude, you give him that money, then your ticket prices are gonna go through the roof, because not only do you have to pay for a new stadium, you also have
ticket prices are already through the roof anyway. Only rich people can go to the game.
They're gonna be like $1,000 for the nosebleeds.
Yeah, that's on the old stadium.
Their new stadium's gonna be insane.
Apparently, some of the tickets are like $7,000-8,000.
Oh yeah.
Is it gonna be like SoFi level?
I don't think it'll be
like
that
it's not.
It's because not California.
It's not as
high quality.
The stadium has less seats though. The stadium has less seats than the current one. No, the current one.
Really, less seats?
They have they're cutting rows.
Did they do it? So is the new stadium gonna have a dome? Do you know? Or is it just gonna be?
It's not gonna.
It better not be dome. Yeah, I say that takes all the joy out of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I really hope they don't do a dome, because that really takes a lot of the fun out of the snow games that you get in Buffalo.
Oh, absolutely.
Because that and Lambeau Field are synonymous with getting snow.
Oh yeah.
Every
Mile
year.
High too.
Mile High as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I associate that one.
LaShawn McCoy game.
Yes, the LaShawn McCoy game. I think LaShawn McCoy was still better as an Eagle.
Well, obviously, he was towards the end of his career on the
Bills.
But my point is, I still think of that game, and I think of snow games.
Well, he had a snow game as an Eagle too.
He did. He's
insane.
dude. You put LaShawn McCoy in the snow, and he's going to kill you.
What if you think of a snow game? What's the one player you think of?
LaShawn
I think of Shady.
Me personally, I think of that Matt Stafford clip when he was on the
Lions.
Is it the Ding Prod?
The Ding Prod's opening.
I think of that Ding Prod Christmas video every time I think of snow
Whenever I hear a snow game, I think of Matt Stafford purely because of Ding Productions.
Sure, that's a great.
Shout out to Ding Prod.
Dude, that's a great intro.
Let's get Ding Prod.
Let's get Ding Prod. Please make me an intro. So last but not least, we have our player, game, and bum of the week. So, John, of the past 3 weeks.
My player of the week is SGA. Just come on.
I feel like that makes total sense.
Bum of the week is Juan Soto. Oh my goodness. No hustle whatsoever. Cost him a double. Cost him an easy fly ball against the Yankees in the Subway Series. He went 1 for 10 with 5 strikeouts in the Subway Series. And honestly, after saying what did he say about Alonso? I don't even remember. He said something about how he's not hitting in front of Judge anymore, so it's not as good. And Alonso has 1,000 OPS and he's hitting 300. It's just I think it's hilarious that he came into the Subway Series and played that as bad as he did.
Very true.
My game of the week, I just picked one from recently. Tigers Cardinals from yesterday. It was really, really good.
Mine's
very,
also
very good game.
mine's
5-4.
also recent.
Okay.
My player of the week, Jalen Brunson, because of how he did against the Celtics. Really, I think he not carried, but he did very well in that series.
Yeah.
So I think he deserves player of the week. Game of the week, Diamondbacks Dodgers. Even though my Diamondbacks lost, it went to 10 innings, so it was a really good game to watch. If anyone watched it, I know not many Diamondbacks fans around here, but
Then there's not a lot of them anywhere.
Yeah.
you know, their logo's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Is that why you picked
That's
them
why,
as a team?
that's why it's the hat.
That is,
You create off the hat.
that is the only reason
Purely off
I
the
like the
hat.
Diamondbacks.
Yep.
That's the only reason I like baseball, really, because the Diamondbacks have a cool logo.
Okay.
It's valid, is it not?
I guess so. And your
Same.
bum?
My bum of the week is going to be the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sorry, Donnie.
All
Cleveland
right.
Cavaliers losing to the Pacers in 5 games is pretty bum.
Yeah, that's deserving.
So my player of the week, as much as I really don't want to give it to him, I'm gonna give it to Tyrese Halliburton. As much as I
That's
really,
valid.
really, really don't want to, he played really well against my Cavs, which is also gonna be one of my games of the week as well. The one game where they came back, and he hit that basically the buzzer beater.
Yep.
Yep. And then my bum of the week, give me Bud Black.
Yeah.
And give me that entire organization as well. Because you can't lose 21-0 without getting bum of the week. So that's
True.
That's gonna do it for today's
Now,
episode.
wait.
Oh no, it's not.
We got to do our debate here.
Our debate.
Top 5 QBs in the league. Going into
Okay.
You start.
No, you start.
No,
I
you
want
start.
to hear yours first.
How about I start?
Yeah,
Yes, you
Don,
start.
you start.
All right.
I want in order, 1 to 5.
Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honorable mention. Do your honorable mention.
All right. Honorable mentions will include Shitter Sand. No, I'm kidding.
We did it.
on the spot.
I'll have one. I really like
Here,
Justin
do you,
Herbert.
Do you want like?
That's fair.
I'll give him as my
honorable mention. Really?
honorable mention.
Oh, you're gonna
So-
say what I have to say.
My number 1 is gonna be cliche, and nobody in this town is gonna like it, but I have to give it to Patrick Mahomes.
Horrible.
I literally can't.
Great take.
I
Horrible,
can't-
Great take. 3 times Super Bowl
I-
champion.
Absolute horrible.
Three
take.
3 times Super Bowl
3 times Super Bowl
champion.
champion.
Horrible take.
My number 2 pick is. I'm definitely not biased, but I'm picking Jalen Hurts.
Oh my god.
That is such a
What
bad
are we
I'm giving you
doing?
Jay-
That is rage
What
bait,
are we
bro.
I don't
doing?
care.
That is actually.
Allen
rage
just
bait.
won MVP. Lamar won MVP the year before.
We just won the damn Super Bowl.
Oh, I don't care.
Super Bowl does not matter. Super Bowl's a
Best
team
defense in the
thing,
league.
bro.
Best defense in the league. Best defense in the league.
Literally.
Best defense in the league by far this year. The Eagles have the best defense in the league. I'm not saying Hurts isn't good, but no, we gotta get it to Josh Allen, man. Come on.
Josh Allen is my 3. Josh Allen is 3.
Who's
3. I still can't believe
4,
it.
I think, is Lamar.
Yes.
I would
5.
say 4 is Lamar. And then 5, there's a lot of people that could be 5.
Oh,
I'm not
putting-
gonna lie.
5's easy for me. If off of your list, it'd be easy for me.
It's definitely not Dak.
No.
Really?
Absolutely not.
I would say Burrow
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gotta
would be
that's
my
obvious.
pick. I think it would be Burrow. There's a lot of guys that could be honorable mentions. Herbert,
Stafford.
Stafford
Stafford's
is
not
a
an
good
honorable
one.
Stafford's absolutely honorable.
I would
Okay.
I would
You have
say
this argument. I'll kick
when
it.
he's not throwing the ball to the other team or almost killing himself on the field, Tua is a
Yeah.
very good quarterback.
No, I agree with Donovan.
when
100%.
he's
Okay.
not throwing the ball to the other team and also
His
almost
nickname
dying.
is literally Tua turn the ball over.
Okay, but look
That's
at
why I
look
look
at
at
the ball over,
look at his
bro.
last healthy season. He was easily top 10. I agree with that.
I agree.
Top
He was-
10, not an honorable mention. Top 5.
and not Aaron Rodgers.
Definitely
I
not.
agree. Definitely not.
Definitely not.
So who's going next?
Warren.
You want me to go next?
Yes.
All right. You want me to start?
You just looked up NFL QBs.
No, I'm trying. I had my list before this. I told it to my friend Thermal yesterday because I told you
Okay.
I was gonna rage bait.
Okay,
John.
say it. Well, then you rage baiting. You're rage baiting.
I already rage
Okay.
baited him.
Alright, hang on.
I already got both of
Do
you.
you want me to go honorable mention first?
Yes.
Then
Yeah,
up to
honorable-
1?
Do you have 2 honorable mentions and then
Honorable mentions?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Honorable
Jalen
mentions.
Hurts.
Okay, that's fair.
Is that your
and
honor-
Jaden Daniels.
Those are your
That's
honorable
fair. That's
mentions.
fair. Actually, yes.
Honorable
I-
mentions,
That's fair.
honorable
Those are fair. Those are both fair. No, those are both fair.
How
I
is that
think
not
he should.
fair?
He's
Those are
at
both fair.
least top 5.
I don't think
Who?
so. I don't think
Hurts.
so.
Jalen Hurts? At
He's
what?
at least
At what?
top 5.
At what?
At a quarterback?
No, he's not. He is definitely not.
He's top 5 at the
yes.
line. I agree. He's top 5 at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Not as a quarterback.
He's top 5 at the line of
Not a
scrimmage.
quarterback. Huck the ball.
His IQ is really. I give him that.
Number 1.
His IQ is really good.
Overall pick in the QB draft. My king, Josh Allen. Definitely. Just won MVP. Just won MVP. Carries his trash Bills team to winning.
Trash.
Oh, what's our defense doing?
You have a really good.
You know what?
Our
Really
defense.
good.
Our defense.
Hold on.
What is our defense, bro? We don't have one.
To be fair, the best wide receiver this year was Mac Hollins.
Literally,
Who's
bro,
an
we
Eagles
don't have
reject.
no, listen.
Khalil Shakir.
We
Khalil
don't
Shakir.
have a wide receiver 1. We have a
Yeah,
bunch of wide receiver 2s.
Yeah, that's true.
We do not have a wide receiver
I
1,
agree,
and
I
he's still putting up numbers.
I do. He's top 2.
He's top 1.
I just think
He's
Mahomes
top
is
1.
Okay, can continue.
Number 2, not Mahomes.
What?
Lamar Jackson is number 2 on my list.
Rage bait, bro.
How was that rage bait? How was that rage bait?
Rage
You
bait.
have to give Mahomes one
You
or
have
two.
to give Mahomes one
You
or two.
have to.
You have
Like
to give Mahomes
it's
one.
not
I don't
debatable
think so.
anymore.
I don't think
like
so.
it's
never
to
been
a
debatable.
point.
It's never been debatable.
It's to a point at this like in
I don't think so.
2025
I'm
where
literally
like
wearing Rocco shirt. I can tell you Mahomes. is
No,
number
he's
one.
not, bro. Number 1?
Yes.
Yes.
Horrible take.
He's
Josh
how?
Allen is so much better.
he's number one. And
Josh
there's
Allen's so much better.
this is
Based off what?
All right,
Just 'cause he won
everything,
MVP,
bro.
just 'cause he won MVP.
no like I'm.
Yeah, his stats were better
Don't
this year, I
just
agree.
take this year. Take
All-
entirety stats, the entire careers.
Yes.
Like you can't argue with 3
You
Super
realize Mahomes
Bowls.
is not on Brady pace, right?
Like you can't just.
He's a top 5 quarterback all time already, Mahomes.
There's
Okay, that's
that's
not,
pushing
that is,
it.
No, I'm
maybe.
going at top 5 quarterback all
I
time.
think he's top 10.
Top 5, he's definitely top 10. That's not
I
even
think
argu-
he's
that's
top
not even
10.
arguable.
Yeah,
Not even
top
arguable.
10's
He's top
easy.
10 all time.
Top
He's at
10.
least top. Okay.
Didn't
he's
even
at
have
least
4,000
top 7 all
yards
time
last
right
year.
now.
Didn't even have 4,000 yards last
Okay.
year.
That last year, okay.
They run the ball a lot and they have a lot of check downs.
Last
don't
year
care,
was an
bro.
anomaly.
They're really good defense too.
Last year was an anomaly
He's not,
for Mahomes.
he's not top 2. He's
That
not top 2.
Easily
bro.
top.
Listen,
you're
he's
right.
not top 2.
You're right. He's top 1.
He had listen. He didn't have a great season, and yet he still made the
This-
Super Bowl.
this has to be rage
so
bait, bro.
like,
This has to be rage bait.
bait.
This has to be rage bait, bro.
All right.
Has to be rage bait.
Who's number 3? Mahomes.
Joe Burrow.
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
you better be
Mahomes
lying.
Is 3. Mahomes is 3.
I hope he's your 3.
Mahomes is
4.
3.
4.
4 is Joe Burrow.
5.
Justin Herbert.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, that's your list for 4 and 5 were good.
Okay,
but
1, 2, and 3 was not a
1,
bad
2,
take,
and
bro.
3.
The only thing that I think could be switched is Lamar and Mahomes. I think Josh Allen's number 1. Mahomes could be 2. Lamar could be 2, and vice versa. Like,
You on my list?
yeah, I want
Yes,
your John
I-
Allen
You want the 2 honorable? Okay, no.
Honorable
I'll go
mentions
one. I'll
first.
go one. I'll go
No,
1 to
I'll
7.
rush you first.
I don't want to do the honorable first because I want to think about
go
it.
on to
Yeah,
your-
okay.
go on to
Mahomes is 1 by far. I don't care.
Nope.
I don't care what anyone says.
Yes,
Stupid
Mahomes
ass.
is 1.
Don't
Okay,
call
you
it
know
a
what?
stupid take. That's like it's.
Okay, I don't think it's actually. Here's what I say.
It's
I don't think
non-negotiable.
it's by far anymore. I don't think it's by far anymore. I think Allen closed the gap with that MVP year. I still think Mahomes is 1.
Yeah,
So I'll go.
I guess that's valid, but I don't
You're gonna
think
be
so.
pissed off, but I'm gonna say it.
Oh God.
I'll put Allen at 2. Okay, I will put Allen at
Okay.
2. But I think Lamar is very close.
That's
I would agree
Not
with that.
true.
I would say
I
1,
think
2,
Lamar's
and
very
3
close.
are
Lamar could have
very.
won MVP this year for being
Okay.
I will say.
Josh
and he won MVP the year
Josh
before.
Allen could have won it the 2 years before that.
And Lamar won it though.
I will.
Yeah, he could have. If we're saying could have, he could have won. Josh Allen could have won 3 in a
Let
row.
me
Okay,
say
but-
this: 1, 2, and 3 right now are very, very, very close. Like I think
Yeah,
Mahomes,
I agree.
Mahomes, Allen, and Jackson are very, very close together.
Okay, I used
That's valid.
to be like tier 1 Mahomes and then Allen, right? Like in a different tier. Now I'll say Mahomes and Allen. And I think Lamar's right there too. 4.
I think Lamar's on the cusp of being in that tier above.
I think
I
agree with Donovan.
I think
that's fair.
that
That's a fair take.
maybe
he's like a half a tier below.
It's a
if
fair
he
take.
can beat Mahomes or in a playoff game,
You say the same thing for Allen.
I would agree. But like if he can
Sorry.
either beat Mahomes in a playoff game or win another MVP, I will say he's definitely
That's valid.
that next year.
4 is Burrow. I don't really care. That's pretty easy
Yeah,
for me.
that's
And I'd
easy.
say 5. Okay,
There's a lot of ways you can go here, honestly.
I gotta go Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
No,
Dude, Hurts is not better.
it hurts.
Hurts is not better than Herbert, bro.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
Wait,
At what?
that one's gonna get even more mad in a second. So my 2 honorable mentions are
Don't-
Matthew Stafford and Jaden Daniels.
Where's
You are not
where's
telling me
Daniels?
Jaden Daniels is better than
6 or
freaking.
7.
You are not telling me Jaden Daniels is a better quarterback in
I agree.
2025.
I agree with
than
that.
freaking-
He's so much better.
No, he's not.
I respect.
No,
your-
he's
I don't know about
not.
so much better, but
Thank you for not
No,
putting Bo
he's-
Nix in there.
No, he's
I don't think Bo Nix
not.
is top 10. So
Okay.
He's
I
not.
love Bo. I love Bo.
I
but
think
just
Bo
one-
Nix
one year.
this year will prove to be like probably a 12. Like
I'm sorry.
the 12th
That's
best
I'll
quarterback
take
in the
that. I think he'll be like a 10, but it's either way. I mean, I'm
He's top. He's
You are-
top 12 no matter what. I think.
You
Yeah,
are
that's
not
what
telling me that Justin Herbert is a better quarterback
I
than
absolutely-
Jalen Hurts.
Oh, he absolutely is. Okay,
He's so
turn
much
the ball
better.
over 2 times this year. 2
He
times
is
this
so
year.
much better. His
Turn the ball over 2 times
his
this year.
team is so much worse.
I will say this: His team is a lot worse, but they have really good coaching.
I'll say, like quarterback, you got to think on how good the team is.
I'm thinking on.
We won the Super Bowl.
Also thinking on. Yeah, exactly. That's his point.
That's what I'm saying.
That's his point.
If you're on a good team, you're gonna look so much better than if you're not on a good team, no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Look at Tyreek. Look at Tua when he has Tyreek and Waddle. Without them, he's nothing.
Dude, speaking of that, Dolphins are gonna be cooked this year. I'm standing by that.
I agree.
But yeah, I'm gonna take Jaden Daniels and Matthew Stafford over Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry.
I'm not taking Jaden Daniels over.
You can argue that just because it's rookie year, but he just had like the best rookie year of all time. So
yeah, it's one rookie year.
It's one insane rookie year where they made the NFC Championship game.
When they what seed were
and what happened in that NFC Championship game? I'll tell you.
What happened?
Yeah, because the Eagles have the best team in the league by a wide margin.
The Eagles' defense is better than anybody else's defense by quite a bit.
Yep.
And
I don't know about this year though. I don't know about this year. They lost.
I agree. I don't know
this year. Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it for today's episode. Like, subscribe. You guys want to plug any socials?
I got nothing.
I have nothing.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.